All right, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Rice and Beans Cast. It's Season 2, Episode 14. It's April 6th, 2022. And this is also technically our 60th episode that we've done. So, all right? I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, how's your week been, Shu?
It's been pretty good. A lot of personal shit has been getting sorted out this week.
That's good.
All that fun stuff.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my week's been hell.
What happened?
Well, still
What we
not...
gotta fuck up?
UPS, actually. Very, very much you gotta fuck up UPS. So, like, last week, still sleep schedule, complete trash. I don't know what's going on, but, whatever. And then, so... I think I talked about it before, but like I was getting trained to be like a supervisor for my area just to like cover just when my boss needs to cover for someone else and stuff like that. So Monday was supposed to be my first time running my area, right? I had maybe about 30 minutes worth of training overall. Like I knew how to do mostly computer stuff, but like none of the stuff to, actually help out in the area or like do what my boss normally does. So I walk in an hour and a half early because I just, again, sleep issues. So I was like, I'll just go to work early, see if I can get some of the stuff that I normally do when I get there done before. The other sort is still going on. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for them to leave. They didn't leave until like 5 minutes before we started, by the way. But anyway, I go into our meeting. And I find out, hey, you're not running the area. We're going to have this person do it. And first thought was, oh, thank God I don't have to do it. Because I was not feeling ready to do it at all. And then when she tells me who's running my area, I look over and I hate life. Because from what everyone has told me, I've never like really talked to this person since I became a supervisor, but she's terrible at her job and she doesn't like listen to anybody. But she was trying to be all nice and was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get your advice. You just gotta help me. I've never run the area before, so whatever you can do to make it easier, like that'd be great." And I was like, "Sure, whatever." I already grabbed half of the stuff that you were supposed to grab for our area, and she never did any of that stuff. Fast forwarding through the rest of the day. Half of the building, not really half, but like one part of the building just completely shit itself. It was completely fucked. So they moved all of like the packages from there all over the building. So that entire day was just complete chaos of everybody literally running around and trying to do as much as they could. And me trying to tell this new person, hey, you should probably like, this person isn't really doing much in our area. You could probably send them to go help someone else and stuff like that. She never really took my advice, and she tried to force all of her supervisor jobs onto me while I'm also trying to do my job at the same time. And then, I don't know. But I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I just have like this thing with chaos that I love so much. But I thought at the same time that was a great day because we have radios to talk to like everybody in the building and stuff like that. And just listening to how passive aggressive everybody was towards each other. It was the funniest thing I have ever heard in my life. Of just everybody just like, I could use some help right now. And then literally at the end of the day, someone was just like, don't talk to me. Just don't even talk to me anymore. So
shout out to that guy.
Yeah, that guy was my hero. I was laughing the whole time after he said that, just thinking like, I want to be that guy. If I ever become like a full-time supervisor, I want to be that guy right there. Just don't talk to me. Doing my own shit. This is how it's gonna go. But yeah, that was Monday for me, and then ever since that it's been hell. But the worst part, the part that made it actually like terrible is that I come into work Tuesday, I check my time of like how many hours I worked and stuff like that. Yeah, UPS has a real knack of just changing what time you got in and what time you left. So I went over and talked to them and said, hey, on my time card, I'm missing 2 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, we'll fix that and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't only me that happened to. It was most of the people in my area and some other areas this happened to. So we're all a little angry at them. It's gonna be a fun week. Can't wait to yell at more people. But yeah, that's my week so far. But I don't know. It's still fun working there, I guess. You know, you meet some interesting people.
I guess.
I guess it's all right. But I do have a question for you, and it's kind of gaming related. But did you ever play the Max Payne series?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never played it. I tried to play Max Payne 3, but it was on the Xbox, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing because it was Max Payne 3. I didn't know the story at all. But to announce something cool that Remedy and Rockstar Games announced is that they're remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. So
Good.
Yeah, I'm excited to go in and try out those games. It's a remake, so hopefully it's, you know, good and not terrible like other remakes that we've had recently, but I don't know. I'm interested. I watched one of my friends like stream it on Discord while they were just playing it, and it looked very interesting. I really enjoy the whole painkiller mechanic of it, like, you know, the thing that it's known for. But yeah. I don't know. That's all I got for that article is just them really, really hammering the point of these are being remade. Go check it out, and that was it. But apparently it's gonna be on the same engine that they made Control, which was like that weird like scientist superpower alien game or whatever, and then Alan Wake 2, which I didn't even know there was an Alan Wake 1. So I don't know. It looks very interesting though. But yeah, I don't know. So over this last week since we last recorded, it was April Fool's. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, the lovely, terrible, in quotes, holiday that went by. But Reddit did something, and it's not really their fault, but they started up their r/place again, which is a thing where it's like, imagine it like NFT pretty much, right? A thing that doesn't make any sense. Pretty much you go in, you place down a pixel, and then that's it. And what you're trying to do is create art and stuff, and it's like a way to bring communities together. I think like the whole slogan of it is like, alone you can you can make something small, but together you can make something great, I think is like their slogan and stuff. But this is the picture of the final product after I think it was 4 days worth of like people placing pixels and stuff. And just looking at that, do you think this was normal people made this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about everyone on the internet.
Yeah, I believe there's like 5 million like people in there, right? But it's like all these people from different communities coming together, and I think it looks great. I think it looks awesome. Apparently there's like a lot of like controversy and stuff going on because of this stuff. Obviously anything not safe for work was instantly blacked out by all the moderators, and so they were just like blacking out everything that was just like, you know, a girl with her tits out. Somewhere in there you can see the jar man from Elden Ring, and everyone kept trying to add a penis to him because, you know, that's what people do on the internet.
It's the internet, baby.
Yeah, it's the internet. Every time a pixel was placed, instantly gone. If it was a pink color underneath that man's jar body.
Whoa. We know what Feast is trying to draw. He's trying to draw fucking jar man's taint.
Yeah, listen. I do what I want to do, all right? I was trying really hard to get that dick done. Wait. But yeah, it would just instantly go away. So everybody in the community was saying like, oh, there's censorship going on. Oh, this should be a place to express ourselves. And I don't know. I thought it was completely like, okay, you can express yourself without it being like complete nudity and stuff like that, right? There's one area of it where it says GameStop, and it said GameStop, and underneath it was like GameStop.com. Obviously, everybody was trying to make it say GameStop.com every single time. There was the longest like war on this page of people just like removing the black lines so that it just says come. And I don't know. Apparently, a lot of people are getting banned off of r/place for botting. Apparently, people made like bot accounts just so they can get pixels made done. And then, what is it? XQC, I think. Also, he got literal death threats from people because of his streams of like trying to place pixels and stuff. So that's the internet, right? That's a lovely, lovely place. I don't know. This is the thing that like a lot of people enjoyed from this is all of the like, I guess, flags that people put down. Apparently people love showing off their nationality here, and a lot of people are loving all of the support that was on here for like Ukraine, and then all the like fuck Putin's and stuff. And then obviously the moderators came in and wiped all of that shit. So good for Reddit, right? I don't know. Since it ended, it's still everyone's talking about it, and it's there. So I guess enjoy it while you can. I don't know. But yeah, that's my Reddit news for today. Yeah. So earlier I talked about sleeping issues and stuff, and obviously since I've been looking up ways to like go to sleep faster without taking like 50 types of drugs and stuff like that, my phone automatically sends me like news alerts and stuff like that. So this is a new study found. I don't know how accurate it is because it was only done in the UK, so it might just be a local thing of their sleep, but it's human sleep falls into at least 16 distinct types. Large data study finds. A systematic review of sleep data from more than 100,000 people in the United Kingdom has revealed 16 distinct ways we snooze. The cluster could one day allow experts to better diagnose insomnia and pre-insomnia in individuals. So that's kind of the article. I'm going to kind of skip through most of the words and talk about the categories that they put down. And I want you to try to think of what category you think you belong in. And it's going to be a little confusing because of how the way they worded things and how they listed it, but bear with me with it. So cluster 1 is insomnia with long sleep duration and mid-awake is what it's called. Let's see what it says here. Okay, so in the article, it does not say anything about cluster 1, apparently, but cluster 2. So let's see. 2A, irregular sleep schedule. It's a cluster of those who show irregular sleep schedules, probably as an indication of shift work. 2B is fragmented sleep with short sleep duration. I guess that's just what it is. Thank you for divining it, I guess. It didn't. All right. 3A is a cluster of those who experience insomnia with normal sleep duration, which is insomnia with short sleep duration and long-term mid-awake, which is 3B-1. 3B-2 is insomnia with short-term sleep duration and long and short-term mid-awake. 4B-1 is longer sleep, long sleeper. 4B-2 is morning person. 4B-3 is shorter 24-hour periodic sleep / wake cycle. I know, it's really confusing, right? 4B-4 is insomnia with short sleep duration and short-term mid-awake. 4B-5 is insomnia with normal sleep duration and long-term mid-awake with less fragmented sleep. 4B-6 is night person. And then 5 is sleep without daytime sleep window, which is pretty much just sleeping without napping. If any of that made sense to you, what category do you think you belong in?
I'm going to be 100% honest. After you reading that DMV letter, I could not pay attention. Dude, that was, I could have watched paint dry, my man.
I know. That's the main reason why I want to talk about this wasn't actually about the sleep. It was actually how fucking confusing this article is, alright? I really wanted to see what this meant and what it was trying to say. This shit doesn't make any fucking sense. God damn it. I don't know what the hell they're doing in the UK. write better articles than this. If you want to announce some new study about sleep and stuff, make it in a way that actually makes sense instead of fragmenting everything, putting it down in 3B-1s in clusters and shit, and that doesn't make sense to people who aren't scientists, all right?
Maybe they wrote that to put people to sleep because
apparently.
Yeah, I was fighting it.
I mean, I think the one that most people are in is insomnia with short sleep duration and long-term mid awake, which I believe just means that they have a hard time going to sleep, and then if they get woken up midway through for whatever reason, it's harder for them to go back to sleep again. I think that's what it's trying to say, but I'm not entirely sure. I was actually, this article showed up on my phone this morning, and so I was thinking about it throughout the day before I read it 3 hours ago, and I was like, okay, I really hope this kind of teaches me something about what my body is trying to do when I'm trying to fall asleep and why I can't sleep. No, not at all. This made no sense at all. But yeah, I mean, there you go. If that made any sense to you guys, please message me on whatever you have me on and tell me what the hell any of this meant. But yeah. So I have one good news article and one bad news article. Which one would you like first?
One that's gonna wake me up. I don't know.
Oh.
DMV, that really took the wind out of me.
I feel that. All right. Well, what about a driver watching YouTube crashes into a home in Utah? Is that gonna wake you up?
Was this you?
It wasn't me, surprisingly, but very interestingly, I know whose house this is. So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. A man who police say was watching YouTube while driving crashed into a home in Sandy on Tuesday, causing extensive damage. I'm gonna quickly just send this picture to you of what the damage looks like from the exterior.
Yep, that's a car.
Yeah, that's a car and that's a wall. But yeah, the incident happened just before 6 p.m. on the 2500 East block of Alta Canyon Drive. Police said the driver was eastbound while watching YouTube on his cell phone when he missed a turn. The man's truck crossed over the lawn of one home and continued onto the property of a second residence. Police said ultimately crashing through the house's garage wall as it came through the structure. The truck, not the hut, hit an unoccupied car inside the garage. Luckily, nobody was injured except for the driver, who had very minor injuries. But yeah, this guy received citations for causing property damage, using a handheld mobile phone while driving a commercial motor vehicle, and improper lookout. But yeah, nobody in the home was injured. I haven't talked to the person in a very long time, so I'm not entirely sure if they still live here. I messaged them and they haven't responded back to me. I just sent the article and asked them isn't this your house? And they haven't gotten back to me yet. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't use your phone while driving, I guess. I don't know. This is something else. I don't know. I thought it was really, really funny because a lot of the times when doing research for our podcast and stuff, I'll look up just stuff that happens in my state alone. And it was either talking about this or talking about a woman who fell 20 feet in the Grand Canyon and died. So I figured I'd take the one with no deaths rather than the one with deaths. But I don't know. And then for kind of a nicer touch in our podcast, I guess, I have this nice article about an anonymous $1 million donation given to the Animal Humane Society. So that's about it. But no, this is the largest donation organization has gotten in the 144 years of it. So that's pretty cool. But the thing that I mostly wanted to talk to you about is that from what we know of this anonymous donator, it's a girl. So what my mind instantly went to was Betty White faked her death, and she gave this $1 million.
I thought it was gonna be stupid bitch on Twitch who fed her cat vodka.
Oh no! She doesn't pop into my mind enough for me to make conspiracy theories about her being a nice person. So that's just me, though. But yeah, the mysterious $1 million will help pay for the future construction of new, first of its kind adoption and animal care campus in St. Paul. And so, yeah, I just thought this was a bit of a nicer tone to put into our podcast. You know, something that's good news. Because every time I have tried to research anything for good news, it doesn't come up because, as we all know, like, bad news sells better. So I don't know. I thought this was one of the rare moments where I could see a good thing come up. But yeah, I don't know. That's all. And then
okay.
I don't know what's going on. Did you see what Ezra Miller did, by the way?
The Flash, he's back on it, man.
The Flash, yeah. He's
back.
He's kind of back, but yeah, did they announce that they're letting him back in or not after everything that he did in Hawaii?
Last thing I saw is that they wanted to they put him in jeopardy. I mean, I just saw a fucking headline for him, but go ahead. Let me read this. Actually, I just found it. When this first popped up, I only read the article and I was like, okay, this literally just sounds like him doing his stuff outside of like work, which is always just harassing people, it seems. But apparently, not only was he like, super intoxicated at the time, I guess, but he's like assaulting people at bars over music choices. He's literally just in the way of people on highways and stuff, or disrupting the highway. There's no like information given out about what he did there. He's like disturbing restaurants and stuff. He met this lady at like a farmer's market in Hawaii, and I guess was offered to stay at their house, and then ended up in prison. The lady's husband, well, not in prison. You go to jail before prison.
Jail. Well, yeah, okay.
Those are two entirely different things, dude. I promise you.
No, I get that. It's just, in my mind, they are practically the same, even though I know they are completely different things. But I don't know. That's just, yeah, he went to jail, all right? And then the husband broke him out, and then that's apparently when he lost it, according to the husband, where he went over and said, let me see. From the quote that I was given is, Ezra burst into the bedroom of the petitioners, I guess that's their last name, and threatened the husband, saying, I will bury you and your slut wife. Husband claims that Ezra stole the passport of the wife and the wallet, which included social security card, driver's license, bank cards, among other things of the husband's, which got me thinking, do you keep your social security card in your wallet?
I don't know who would do that. That sounds dumb.
See, I was checking with you because I totally don't do the exact same thing. But I don't know. Do you think they're going to let him back in as the Flash or any other?
No, I think this dude's fucking gone.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first one that came out, like the woman thing, that one was kind of... When it turned out that the woman was like doing a bunch of shit before it started, but then come to find out, no, this guy is also a nut job. So there was probably more to it than we got.
I don't know. I'm stemming this all back to the I think it was like a film that they did on a unethical psychology experiment at the Stanford prison experiment. He was an actor in that. And I'm just going to say that really messed him up. And also that he's way too much of, I guess, a method actor, as people say. I don't know. They're just trying to make up a bunch of excuses of why he's a nut job. I'm just saying he is
What if he's just a nut job?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, you don't have to defend this guy at all. From what I heard, from looking up what actually happened for this stuff, all of like the Flash stuff that he was a part of, or any of the Warner Brothers stuff he was a part of, is currently being put on hold while they decide what to do with him in the company, which I believe is just going to be letting him go, right?
They're going to stop his movies. They don't care.
Yeah. I think I very rarely go to Twitter, but I went on there today just to see what was trending. Apparently everybody wants Grant Gustin, who played the CW Flash, to play the Flash on the movies. But
I wanted that before this dude came out to be a fucking nut job. It's just like, dude, look, I'm not the biggest fan of like the last couple seasons, but there for a while, it was the greatest fucking thing I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you just put him in a movie role? I don't get this. Hollywood is fucking stupid to me.
I 100% agree. I mean, this guy went from being on, like, just like every other actor, I guess. He went from being, like, Broadway shows and then straight into TV shows. And, like, I think it's time for him to, like, work on the movie scene and stuff like that. But at the same time, I believe that he also said, like, he's trying to find new things to branch out to. Like, he wants to stop playing the Flash. Is what I'm hearing, is because it's like, oh, I've missed so many opportunities and stuff, but I don't know. Yet there's still another season of The Flash coming out, so who knows what they're doing with him. But yeah, that's what I got. Now I gotta ask you a question. Who's your Earth ambassador to Mars this week? Unless you got anything else to say about Ezra Miller.
I mean, you should. What was that yours?
No.
All right, you should probably go first. I never know what to find because I don't want to put like too gruesome as shit in here, but
yeah, I went with a little bit lighter one and more of just like a pet peeve of my own, but it's a lot of like those really annoying coffee people. Do you know what I mean? Like
how so?
I'm talking the coffee people that are like, why are you drinking that type of coffee? Like, why don't you just make it yourself and buy this $3,000 machine and use these beans instead, you know? Those kind of people. The people who are like, oh, you have a coffee? Why don't you just throw that one out and make one yourself, do all this extra work for the exact same taste? Do you get that?
You just hate coffee snobs?
Yeah, coffee snobs. But mostly them. Because I've recently gotten back into drinking, like, just coffee in general. And every time I, like, bring a coffee into, like, work or something, there's always that one guy who's like, why'd you get that one? Why didn't you go get the other one that tastes better? And I'm like, they all taste the same to me, goddammit. And I don't know why. But I do have an article that also fueled my hatred for coffee people, or just coffee snobs, which is, your coffee order could determine whether you're selfish or fun, experts say. Experts in air quotes, as I'm putting it now, because this is fucking stupid. But how do you like your coffee? Do you like it like a latte, black, or, you know?
I literally put a splash of cream and like a sprinkle of sugar. That's it.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Usually a lot more than a sprinkle of sugar, though. So a black coffee, or Americano, is one of the easiest things to order at any coffee house, as you'll be able to skip the question about which type of milk you'd prefer. But pretty much what they say is that the ambition of a black coffee drinker can also drive them to be self-sufficient and empowered, meaning they can border on having a selfish mentality. And that's just the first one. What do you think of that?
I don't care what you drink as long as it's not like sewer water or you overpaid for it. That's it.
Yeah. I don't understand why we have to start putting labels on, like, oh, this is what your drink means about you. It's pretty much like the whole, like, horoscopes and stuff all over again to me. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why we keep following this stuff. I don't understand why you keep putting this stuff out. None of this.
That's for bored housewives. For
real, I guess. But like a latte, I guess, is they tend to be mild-mannered, agreeable, happy to go with the flow. They just want a simple drink without complication. A cappuccino is just fun, apparently. They aren't afraid of unknown territory. Espresso is no-nonsense, straight-talking type of person.
It also illustrates someone is adventurous and powerful and strong in character, which I don't know how you get that from like drinking coffee. Do you get that idea when you see someone drinking an espresso?
No.
Yeah. A mocha is they say it's probably the cutest of all coffees, which I think is the weirdest way you could ever put that. But they are very extroverted, outgoing, flamboyant, and potentially quite loud, which I don't know. I don't see any, like, all the people who I know drink mocha or matcha or whatever how you say it. They're all antisocial nerds. So I don't know. And then a flat white is this drink is commonly enjoyed by coffee snobs who like the acquired taste of the strong drink. So I can get with that one at least. I can understand that one. Although I guess I don't know. I'm sick of coffee snobs. I come back into drinking coffee just because I needed that hit of caffeine, and now all these people are up in my way, just like, hey, why are you drinking that shit? Why are you drinking that Costco brand coffee you have over there? Why don't you buy these coffee beans from like the freaking Amazon or wherever they're from? I don't know. It's really get on my nerves. But yeah. Do you have one this week? Sorry, I just went on a little rant there.
Can I put up more D&D people? Like it's still happening. Like I've straight up told people I don't care, and they still do it. Can I just send up the next wave?
Yeah. They have right to go up in waves, right?
Insert last week's rant here. Like I don't fucking get it.
I don't know. Like I said, I enjoy the game, but I'm not gonna talk about it everywhere I go. So
it's like people, like when they have babies, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like when people have babies, look at this picture. Like, I can't remember what comedian said it, but it just looks like all babies look like a fucking potato. Like they don't, like up until like age 2 or 3, they just look they all look the fucking same. Like no one fucking cares. Shut up. Talk to me when that kid has personality.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about, well, I mean, like Jaden, after last week, Jaden, he chimed in. We're literally in the middle of playing a game, and he was just like, he was telling me, and I was like, Jaden, I'm going to say this in the best way possible. I don't fucking care. He stopped and got quiet. I was like, look, I'm not trying to be mean. I would rather be there playing it. I don't want to hear about someone else's experience. It's like baseball. And he was just like, oh, okay, I get that then. I was like, see, if he can get it and not get all like fucking pussy hurt, what's wrong with everyone else? That's why I love Jaden. Like, he's just like the typical, like, he's what a human should be. It's just, people are sensitive as shit when you tell them you don't fucking care. They get all hurt. Ooh.
Yeah, Jaden, if you still listen to these, you're a good person.
He doesn't. He is a good person, but he doesn't listen.
Never mind. You fucking... I'm just kidding. Listen to our goddamn... No. Yeah, I get that. Speaking of which, like I said before, I run my own game, and it's with my work people. I'm literally trying to ask my boss, like, hey, like, I need this trailer pulled so that we can get a new one quickly. And, like, I'm in the middle of trying to explain that, and she's like, so if I do this with my character, like, can I? I'm like, bitch, I don't care.
We on the clock.
We're on the clock. I'm trying to get this stuff done. It is almost 4 p.m. and we're still trying to get this flow done. Please let me do my job, and then we can talk about it afterwards. But, I'm starting to understand your fury, and I'm sorry if I was ever like that. But
no, like I said, you were never like that. Like it would be like stories. You weren't like frothing at the mouth to fucking tell me some dumb fucking thing. Like, it was just like, yeah, I'd be like, they did this and it was pretty cool. Like, someone else brought it up. It just didn't come up out of nowhere. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, if I don't say this, I'm gonna get cancer and fucking die.
See, I don't know if anyone else has this, but I have a thing of, I have like my own like inner dialogue, right, where I will ask the person in my brain to like pretty much, like, if I wanted to ask you something, I would ask it in my brain first and pretend like to respond as you, to just see, like, what the conversation could go like. And a lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, it ends in like a really stupid argument that I have in my own brain, and then I get a little pissy at myself. But like I do that, and then like if it goes poorly, then I won't ask you, right, at all. So that like a lot of things I say in my head, I just like, all right, that won't work out.
You just have a filter. That's all it is. You have a filter. There's unfortunately a lot of people just don't fucking have that today, and it is. Some people should have got their ass whipped by their parents, dude. It'd be like, did you really, that sentence fall out of that mouth? Like, is that really what you fucking said? Jesus Christ.
Maybe this was like a side effect of the quarantine. No one had someone else to talk to, so now they want to blurt out all their D&D stuff to everybody and like all the stuff that they did, but I don't know.
Maybe. Go outside, touch grass, fuck off.
Yeah, go out and do that. I need to do that too, but fuck you.
I did feel like a dick. Speaking of like feeling like a penis, Chili every once in a while will pop back in and be like, "Oh, I want to show you this game," and that's Chili talk for, "I'm gonna buy you this game so we can play." And Chili showed me the game, and I told her, I was like, "I'm not gonna lie, that game just doesn't look fun to me." Like I like how Yes Man, like that Jim Carrey movie, I've done the opposite. Like I'm just like flat out telling people no. Yeah. So Chili shows me this game, and I'm like, yeah, it's a cool horror game, but I've seen other people play it, and I just don't like the aspect of like it's hard for no other purpose than to be hard. Like there's no skill thing. It's just you against RNG. And she really wanted me to play this game, and I was like, no. Like I don't feel comfortable with her buying me a fucking game and then me never playing it. I don't. Yeah. That's odd to me.
Yeah,
But I felt like an asshole.
Yeah, I don't. I get that feeling of like it feels like an asshole to say no to something that someone else wants you to do with them, but at the same time, like it doesn't seem fun to me. I don't know why I feel like an asshole saying no. You know, I'm trying to protect both your time and my time. If I'm not having a good time, you're probably not gonna have a good time, but it still feels bad.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I felt shitty, but I was at the same time like I'm just like, dude, I would have felt even worse if Chili would have bought me the game and I just didn't play it.
Right. I did that to one of my friends too. I was like, you should really, really play Project Winter. Keep in mind, this is my ex-girlfriend who also set fire to a bunch of my best friend's stuff. I asked her to play like Project Zomboid with us because me and her boyfriend were like really enjoying the game and stuff. And we're like, okay, we want you to join with us because obviously you're just sitting in Discord and we're playing games without you. So I'm going to buy it for you, see if you like it. She played about 20 minutes of it and then just didn't want to play it anymore. And she's like, I feel bad for not playing it. I was like, I get it. Like, I forced you to play this game pretty much. Like, that's on me, not on you. Don't feel bad. But yeah, I don't know. That's my take on it, I guess. But yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I wish more people would say no because it's that whole drum I've been beating. Like I just want people to be them, realistic, whatever the fuck it is, instead of like this poser bullshit that everyone is lately.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. It's tough, but it's better for you in the long run. I swear to you.
It really is. Speaking of Yes Man, is that a good movie?
It's okay. I really fucking hate Zooey Deschanel or whatever the fuck her dumb name is.
I don't
She's
even
like
know who that is.
She hasn't fucking done anything, and she plays like the Anna Faris type of person of like ditzy woman, and that just annoys me. Like I fucking hate that type of person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
hate ditzy dudes too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I hate dumb shits is what it really boils down to.
I've been kind of getting back into like watching, I guess mostly just Jim Carrey stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm like, I got to go watch a bunch of his stuff, and I need to do my research on what he's been in, I guess. But I don't know.
He says he's done acting.
He's done acting. He's moved on to like painting, right?
Yeah, he's gone like full artist mode. He says after Sonic will be his last movie, Sonic 2, with Knuckles.
Yeah. Are you excited for that movie?
To be honest with you, I didn't even watch the first one. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I thought it was funny how they made Sonic look. Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to watch it ever because Sonic fandom creeps me out. They are a very weird bunch.
Yeah. I don't know if he still is, but my sister's ex-boyfriend really, really wanted to go see it, so he paid for my ticket and her ticket to go watch it, the first one, and I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was still like, it was still weird to look at, you know? So,
It's a video game movie. They're never good. Aside from Mortal Kombat.
Detective Pikachu was pretty good, though, I will say.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But, on to some cunts and clints, maybe? Cunts and clits? There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I should
All
pull up
right.
my maps.
I'm just going to get started with this one. So you know how this one, I mean, yeah, this will get us started. You know how we've been talking about how people in England are fucking dumb for thinking stuffed animals are real life animals, and so they waste taxpayer dollars to go investigate what a simple rock thrown at it would have solved?
Yeah.
Okay.
These past 2 weeks worth of clits and cunts of that happening, right?
Okay, yeah. So here we go. So the website that I get a lot of these from, it's, they did like 10 times loose animals turned out to be fakes. Do you want to guess how many of those are in the United Kingdom?
8 out of 10.
Or a territory that still falls under the umbrella of the United Kingdom?
8 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Oh.
6.
Oh,
One of them's Canada. So half of them.
Yikes.
So there's the crocodile one we did. There was one in New Jersey about a fake parrot. There a loose alligator in British Columbia. Once again, even if that alligator was loose in British Columbia, I got a sneaking suspicion it's not going to move anywhere very fucking fast. It's cold. Gators don't like cold. They need warm and a lot of sunshine, none of which BC has. Reports of loose alligator in condo building. This one, oh no, that's the BC one. Sorry. Police find tiger on loose was a stuffed toy.
We did that.
This was in Oldham, England. Yep. Cat trapped in donation bin. Turns out to be battery operated toy. This was in England as well. Oh, mysterious creature spotted in zoo enclosure. Turns out to be a toy crocodile. That was in Wales, so still UK. Animal rescue discovers king cobra in garden was plastic toy. England. Once again, it's a reptile. It needs warmth and sunlight. England does not have that. Animal rescuers in Iowa find reportedly loose gator was a plush toy. Podunk dipshit. Reported tarantula stranded on California roof was an old Halloween prop.
That one's
reported cheetah on the loose in Oregon was stuffed animal. That one makes more sense than the other ones.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not trying to be a homer and just beat home the fact that, like, hey, you're fucking dumber than us. But, dude, at least a cheetah makes a more fucking sense than a cold-blooded reptile in, like, arguably, like, polar climates. Like, Canada is not known for being a tropical place. England is not known for being a tropical place. I guess it'd be, I don't know, like, it just blows my mind. I don't fucking get this. They're reptiles. Do we not remember how they work? They have to sunbathe to actually move around.
All of these were pretty recent news too, right? Like, this wasn't like throughout the year kind of thing, right? Most of this was done like in the past. It seems to be like 4 to 5 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, but I'm gonna go with this extremely small sample size.
Yeah.
And say majority of these are stupid ass English people who brush their teeth with rocks and don't know what a real animal looks like. Stupid fucks.
Like the alligator ones within the last 4 to 5 weeks, it's winter over there too. Why would they be over there?
I was so focused on like the climate. I was like, yeah, wait, it is winter.
Yeah. It's like,
those stupid bastards.
We just started spring, and I still don't think they're gonna move up there, even in the summer, guys. Like, just a guess. But hey,
let me see. Let me.
We get you have zoos, but I don't think your zoos gonna let them out and roam. The alligators don't really need to go on walks, so.
When was this posted? This was okay. So the Canada one was at least in July.
Still,
we'll give them that. It was a gold statue. Sorry, I'm like actually reading this. They confused a gold crocodile statue for a holy shit. Breaking, this is what they thought was a real life thing. Oh my god. And dude, oh my god.
Even if it's July in Canada, it's still fucking cold up there.
That's what they thought was a real crocodile.
Oh my
for the love of God.
I hate humanity. Holy shit. Oh. They didn't say that.
Can we just join like Pluto gang? Can we go live over there?
Fuck this. What? We'll have to be, it is Pluto. Very far away, very cold. So we will have to be on the lookout for crocodiles in Pluto.
Yeah. And cheetahs too. You never know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tigers under the Pluto trees as well. Gotta watch out for those.
You gotta watch out for Neptune on the way there. I heard there is a fierce lion that roams around. Stupid fucks. Just throw a fucking rock or something at this. Like, don't hit them with it. Obviously, I'm not up here saying abuse animals, but like, throw something at it. just near it.
See if it's real.
Yeah, if it moves, all right, then we're in business. If it doesn't move after you threw a rock or a stick, then probably should just leave that thing alone and just be like, oh, it's a toy, and then just fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm a little spicy today. That personal shit. Presley's like over with her family sorting out all that shit. So she's like on the other side of Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking Presley how her day was going. And her fucking mom starts screaming at me on the phone what happened as I ask Presley questions. And I literally go, hey, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to my wife. And sorry, I just interrupted. I was like, I know. I want to talk to my wife. And she just like vanished. I was like, look, I'm sorry if I put you in a bad spot. I hate that shit. It's just like I don't want to talk to you. I don't care.
I get that.
But hey,
I don't think you're spicy. I think these people who think these are real animals deserve the spiciness right now. So I'm all for it.
Well, thank you. I felt like I was a little bit out of line, but apparently I'm not.
That's okay. My spice against coffee you dealt with, so.
No, I'm the same way with beer snobs. So me and you are on the same page.
Listen,
like I just want a Coors. Oh, that's fucking water. I didn't ask.
You tell I'm always gonna do it with beer, even though I don't drink anymore. It's whatever's cheapest. That's what I'm always gonna go with. I don't even care what it is. They all taste like shit to me.
Well, I hear you, but with coffee, it's the same rules for beers as me. As long as it's not overpriced garbage or like sewer water, I don't care. Because Keystone Light, that might actually be piss. that might actually be pee-pee in a can. And then there's like all the craft beers, which is all overpriced garbage. It's just some weirdo who sweated into a fucking barrel of beer. Congratulations, you drank that. All right.
Keystone Light, made for those people who enjoy squirting.
This tastes just like my girlfriend. That's piss. All right. So we're going to go to Asia. City to host annual penis festival.
Japan?
This is Japan.
I was going to say, they do a lot of weird stuff on like TV and stuff, so.
Forgive me for these butcherings of the actual words. The Kanamara Matsuri, which roughly translates to Festival of Steel Phallus. It begins each year on the first Sunday of April at the Kaneyama Shrine in Kawasaki.
That's a badass name, though.
Dude, this is so cool. Festival of Steel Phallus. The festival centers around the Shinto god, Kaneyama Heiko, I don't know, and the goddess Kaneyama Haim. The deities are associated with the metallurgic arts and sexual health. See how much cooler this is than anime? All right, sorry, I'll keep going. No, revealers at the festival traditionally include sex workers seeking protection from disease, and in modern times, the crowd has grown to include the LGBTQ groups seeking sexual blessings and married couples praying for fertility and healthy children. So, yeah. The Kaneyama Shrine now donates proceeds. I didn't even see this part. Donates proceeds of the festivals into research for HIV and AIDS.
So it's for a good cause. That's nice.
Yeah.
I love that name, though. I still can't
Festival of Steel Phallus.
Maybe that's what
Rock hard, baby.
Next video podcast, we're going to do our own.
Oh, look, there's a ghost. That's just a washcloth on your erect penis. Sorry. Okay. We're coming back to the States. Drones create giant QR code to rickroll the city.
California.
This is Texas. This is in Dallas. Digital content creator Jared Guynes, Guynes, best known as the creator of the epic Nerf battle series, teamed up with Fort Worth-based drone display company Sky Elements to put a giant QR code in the sky over Dallas. And you would whip out your phone, scan the QR code made of this fucking drone, and it was a literal rickroll.
Wow. Wow, I guess.
There's next level shit going on here.
Not to like go back to Reddit stuff, but they did the exact same thing on r/place. They made a QR code that was a rickroll on there for like the first day. And
yes!
It was a working one too, just like the drone. So that's of course it got removed, but that's Reddit.
The one thing I did like about there was two things I liked about the places things. One of them was that like apparently Among Us is still like a pretty in vogue meme.
Yeah.
So like if you zoomed in on stuff, there would be like a lot of them had like little Among Us characters drawn in it, but then zoomed out like the pixelation, it just looked like a normal thing, which I found funny. And then the other thing was, I guess for a while, people who just drew the American flag and people who were drawing the trans flag had like a war over borders. And people, of course, were blowing it out of proportions on both sides. It was fucking hilarious. It was just like, dude, pixels got you that upset.
All
right.
Okay. My last thing about it is my favorite thing, even though we keep like shitting on the UK, is when you look at the UK flag in there, they made the shadow of UK in there, and I just thought that was one of the cool things that they did for it. And also you can, I don't know if this one's available there yet, but on Tabletop Simulator they made puzzles of the r/place like portraits.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so you can play the puzzle on there, and I think someone for this year's r/place, they are making like a Find This Among Us because of how many there were in here this year. So
fuck yes.
I forgot to mention those earlier, but there we go. Got them in. Go on.
There's some good stories in there. There was some real good stories.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna stay in the United States. 93 sheep, 1 donkey escape from this state's university farm. Bonus points if you can tell me how long it took to round all of them up.
I'm gonna go with Wyoming, and it took 12 days.
Okay. It is a W. This was West Virginia, Mountain Mama. And it took under an hour to round everything back up.
God damn.
Yeah, so apparently they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you supposed to do out there, I guess?
The donkey's name, because I know a lot of you are wondering this, is named Broccoli.
All right, not as good as I thought it would be.
Yeah. But yeah, it took under an hour to get everything back, so I guess West Virginia has a fuckload of badass fucking cowboys, apparently.
Those people know how to touch grass.
Yeah, they're not telling me about their D&D campaign while I'm looking at donkeys and sheep.
Yeah.
93 sheep. Jesus Christ.
Fast for an hour? Jeez.
All right.
Maybe
I mean,
we'll
sheep are kind of stupid. You can kind of like herd them into one group because they don't want to be like the one that's not there.
The black
so I get
sheep.
that, but still under an hour. That's kudos to you. Another American story. City probing source of foul mystery odor. This will be the southern state. I think, yeah, this is still considered a southern state. They're right on the line.
Kentucky?
Or Oklahoma. I don't know what Oklahoma is because it's not Midwest.
I can send you the map that I use. It has the regions along with it. This is the map that I'm going off of, but that's how I believe it's mostly known as. So I'm going with it. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was doing Ava's stuff with her, this was it.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah. So apparently around this town, it just smells like shit. And it's not the sewer plant that is in this town, but they still can't figure it out. But if it smells like sewer water, it's probably the sewer place.
It's the factory that's making Keystone Light.
There was a horrible spill. They didn't clean it up, so now it just forever reeks of piss. So yeah, if you live in Glenpool, Oklahoma, good luck.
Yeah.
Buy one of those new Dyson air purifier things.
Are they good?
Have you seen those? It's like a headset, and then they have like a Bane mask, and it purifies the air. Have you not seen this?
Fool's thing, or
No, this is a legit thing.
Dyson mask?
Yeah, Dyson air.
Holy shit.
Air purifying headphones, yeah.
I didn't know this was an actual thing.
Yeah. I mean, you look like a dipshit, but it's still pretty cool.
They say this is an April Fool's thing on like some things, but if it's real, I'm
CNET said it's 100% serious, and CNET's like pretty reputable.
All right, well, maybe I'm gonna go get one of these, and I'll give you my review if I can find one.
I'd hear you, but everything Dyson puts out, they want a shitload of money.
Yeah,
like a lot.
Yeah, they do. After 6 years and 500 prototypes, 500 prototypes of this thing apparently. March 30th, 2022 at 1 a.m. is when this article that I looked up has it, but you don't have to go through it. I just saw this thing pop up. So, what else you got?
I don't know. I mean, I do want one, but I'm pretty sure those are going to be like $900, so then I'm not going to want one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, another U.S. story. A neighborhood collects 38,743 pairs of socks, breaking world record. Where was this? It's a northeastern state.
Massachusetts?
This is New Jersey. Something good finally came out of there.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a really like interesting tidbit about the DC universe that just made me like really depressed about New Jersey, which is, did you know Gotham is located in New Jersey?
It makes sense. I would have guessed Detroit.
I think that's, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's in Detroit, but like, yeah. Delaware is Metropolis and New Jersey is Gotham City. So everyone always thought it was New York, but apparently like New York is a real thing in DC universe. So, but damn, something good.
All right then.
Something that isn't like sex toys on the beach and stuff, right?
Yeah, right. They are donating the socks to Paramus Friendly Neighbors, Greater Bergen Community Action Center of Hope and Safety, Eva's Village, and
Do you need help?
CUMAC.
CUMAC.
It's comic.
Yeah, it's comeback. I believe it's QMAC, but we're going with comeback.
Those socks are gonna be filled with loads, dude. No.
Maybe that's why they're taking sock donations.
Oh my fucking god.
I was really confused with why you were pausing until you spelled it out.
Oh my god. Oh, welcome
great.
to Comeback. We believe your cum sock should not be destroyed with a hammer.
That's one extra point for New Jersey right there.
Jesus Christ. All right. I believe now it is time for Mr. Rush or not Mr. Rush.
Alrighty. I am not ready, but we can do it.
This runner is preparing for their 1,000th marathon.
Not him.
This is not him. This is a Texas woman by the name of Angela Tortoise. TORTORICE.
Close enough.
Tortoise? Tortoise? I don't know. Yeah. She's going to run her fucking 1,000th one. So.
That's cool. I guess. I don't know who likes running that much, but I guess if you're into that, hey. There you go. That's all I got. Thank you for my time.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through the fucking.
I was just like, okay, I really quickly want to say, I know I answered that really quickly of that's not David Rush. It's just not his MO to do this kind of stuff. I'm not saying fine. He's unfit. I'm clarifying for myself.
That fat bastard ain't running 1,000 marathons.
Not yet. Next year's goal is to beat
still
this
possible,
record,
right? All right. David Rush or not David Rush? National Park Service's oldest active ranger retires at the ripe age of 100.
Is David Rush 100 years old?
I don't. How old is he? It's never said.
I'm gonna say I don't think this is him. And if it is him, I need to know his moisturizing routine.
No, this is a woman in California by the name of Betty Reed Soskin. Soskin, Soskin.
Oh, the anime nerds just went Sasuke.
Yeah. 100 years old and still working.
She really wants a lot of that money in retirement for the last couple of years, but
yeah, I was about to say I don't know how much is left.
Her job. Or she just loved her job, I guess. That's
can't argue with that.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, I don't. Would you work into your 100 if you loved the job that much?
Yeah.
I don't even think I would.
Like if streaming panned out, yeah, totally. I'd be 100 years old streaming. I don't give a shit.
There was sorry to go on another tangent here, but there's a lady who is a grandma. It was what I can't remember her name. I think it's like Grandma Wow 67 or something like that, but it was her birthday, and obviously going by the name, she streams World of Warcraft. So she streamed her on her birthday and ended up becoming a subathon. And last time I checked, it was going on for like 13 days since her birthday. And she was still going. Like obviously, she's like, I think she was like in her like 70s or 80s, but like obviously she took like breaks to sleep and eat and do
to not die.
Yeah, but I guess people find love wherever they are. They find their interest of, I guess, 78 and playing World of Warcraft.
You know what they say: if you like your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. David Rush or not David Rush, 7-year-old dubbed world's youngest mariachi singer.
Is David Rush 7 years old? I don't think this is him.
No, this is a 7-year-old kid in Texas named Mateo Lopez, which if you don't know, Mateo in Espanol is Matthew. So, keeping the name good.
It's doing work for the Matthew name.
Yeah. Someone has to. I'll just keep wasting it. I'll be angrily shaking my fist at the sky. I've been working so much to get here, he says, and I'm happy and so excited that I finally got to reach here. That sounds like a 7-year-old's quote.
Yeah, that does. But
I mean, congrats to him. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's 7 years old, breaking a world record. That's still quite a feat. I wonder what he's going to do when he gets older, but yeah.
I don't know. All right, last one. David Rush or not David Rush. Man recaptures thumbtack world record on the Tamron Hall show. Who the fuck is that?
I'm going to say this is him.
This is him.
Yeah. What I've seen recently is he's been getting a lot more popular since he made like his YouTube channel and stuff. So, good for him. He's getting on TV shows.
Yeah. He got that thing. He got a... Who the fuck is this woman? I've never heard of her.
I haven't either. Just going off of the name of the show, but I guess it's obscure enough that she knows about David Rush this early. I feel like later on he's going to get even more popular, but just as of right now.
He fucking should.
Oh, yeah. He's awesome. And he's still doing it for STEM, I think.
Who?
What was the name of it?
The Tamron Hall show.
Tamron Hall.
She hasn't done anything.
I don't know who this is. Maybe this is all she has done.
She's done 2 movies. She's acted in 2 things: General Hospital, which it looks like she was just one person, and then What's Eating. It was 2 TV shows. What the fuck?
Running Wild with Bear Grylls, Tamron Hall, Today Show, Deadline Crime with, I'm guessing her name. Yeah, Tamron Hall. Someone They Knew with Tamron Hall.
Oh, so she's like a news person.
Yeah. A lot of her stuff seems to be like News Today, MSNBC reports, Dateline on OWN, stuff like that.
Oh, she hosted Today's Show for like 7 years. Okay. Good old Steve Harvey.
I miss that man.
He's a judge now on his new TV show.
I know. I remember that conversation, but now I want to go back and watch his show.
It was bangers.
It was. I loved his reactions to some of the things people said.
Presley showed me a clip, and it was like they asked 100 men what they want women to do to their face. The first answer is sit on it. And he had this Steve Harvey face. It was the number 1 answer. I was like, yes, perverts everywhere.
Yeah, that's how you know that the world has evolved into something new and maybe something great. Anyway, about David Rush. Thumbtack.
Yeah, so yeah, he earned it back.
What was the camp?
That's literally about it. What? Oh, nope, not Tamron Hall. Give me back the other link.
If you have it, that is. Sorry. If you don't have it.
So Rush originally set the record for most thumbtacks inserted into a corkboard in 2021 when he managed 133 in 1 minute. But later he lost the record to someone who managed 140. A Guinness World Records adjudicator was present on the set and confirmed that Rush recaptured the record by using both hands to push 180 tacks into the board in 1 minute.
Jesus.
Get crushed, random fucking guy. Get fucked.
You don't mess with
Loser.
David Rush's territory, all right?
Asshole.
So anyway, next week you'll find us trying to beat every single one of David Rush's songs. I'm just kidding. I love that man. He's great. He's a great man. All right. What else?
Sorry, I'm looking to see.
Oh.
Okay. This is a lot of actually the rest of them are all. Oh, sorry. There's one Europe one, and that's my favorite. I'll save that for last.
Okay.
All right. So this is an American one. A Northeast state driver rescued after car gets stuck atop trash compactor.
The Millennium Falcon. No. Wait. That's not even the right place. Pennsylvania.
This is Maine.
Ah.
You know that state up there no one cares about?
I forgot it was up there. It looks like Canada. Come on.
Somehow, according to this person, and this is literally the only information I found on it of my 30 seconds of research, they made a wrong turn and ended up atop a trash compactor, and they had to call the fire department to get them out.
Nice.
I don't... Okay.
Sure. That's cool.
Yeah, so...
I hope everyone's okay. I don't know. Just don't be an idiot.
I mean, I guess it was weird when he started driving into a building, but I guess, whatever.
Hey, tell that to the people in Utah.
Yeah, right? They'll fly into that garage.
He's too busy watching David Rush beat a world record. He drove straight into a fucking house.
What were you doing when you crashed that house? Watching YouTube. Meanwhile, it was Brazilian fart porn. So it was YouTube, I swear.
Hiding the Brazzers logo at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, Brazzers.
Brazzers, dude. Oh,
yes. Only the highest class.
The best porn you'll ever see, bro.
So the next one. This is a southern state. Horse becomes a weekly regular at Dunkin' Donuts.
What region did you say? Sorry.
Southern state.
Okay, Texas.
No, this is Florida.
They have horses? I guess they should. Yeah. Whatever.
I guess they have Dunkin' Donuts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a retired bull rider by the name of David
Rush.
Boseliet, a retired bull rider, has become well known to employees and regulars at the Dunkin' Donuts in LaBelle after he started making weekly treks to the drive-thru atop his horse, Jackson. The horse rider, I'm not saying his name again, said the round trip is about 12 miles. It's a half-a-day event. Once we make it over the bridge, we head right to Dunkin' Donuts to get our coffee.
Hour?
Jesus
Is he
Christ.
sharing this with the horse?
I was just thinking that. I was like, how do you feed a horse coffee? Oh, wait. His order is just a plain donut hole. This horse is carrying your ass 12 miles, and you give him one donut hole?
Not like ordering,
All right.
like maybe a cup of water or something. Like, half
no,
a day's
no
work.
drinks.
I
You
get
get
one
6
donut
gallons
hole.
of black coffee and one donut hole. Holy shit.
Oh, this poor horse.
Apparently the people who work at Dunkin' like to pat him, they scratch him, and they hand him his donut. That's not a donut. He said the weekly treks have a positive impact on the horse.
Yeah, giving him a sugar high. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Last United States one. This will be a Western state, familiar to one of us. U.S. agency acknowledges damage to dinosaur tracks in this state.
Utah.
This is Utah.
I don't
somewhere
know much dinosaur stuff in Colorado, but I know it's a big thing here, so that's why that's the only reason why I went with it.
So this happened in Moab. Dinosaur tracks from 112 million years ago have been damaged in southeastern Utah by heavy machinery used to rebuild a boardwalk at the popular tourist area. So they ruined the things they wanted to show off.
Yeah, I'm not trying to DDoS him, but like, Ro, this was you, right? Come on, Ro. We know this was you.
We're getting closer.
I mean, I know where you live, but I'm not gonna say it. But like, this was you, right?
You hopped in that fucking caterpillar and fucking dicked up these tracks, you son of a bitch.
We all know it's you.
Yeah, apparently these are considered some of the most important dinosaur tracks areas in the nation. Recording tracks from 10 different species. The agency in the report said the project should be reevaluated, the area clearly marked, and work crews briefed on where they can and can't go.
Yeah, this is what sucks about Utah is that like all the important shit is all the old stuff, right? So like obviously the dinosaur tracks,
white people,
south, white people in the church, and then in the north it's the Transcontinental Railroad and the stuff that happened up there, and all the they've recently been doing like a lot more excavating up there to find like remnants of all the ghost towns from the people that worked on the railroad up there. It's like all this old shit, and that's all we're really known for. And then
Donner Pass.
Yeah, that too. Old shit. But
but that's a whole lot of different old shit. that one's in a league of its own. They ate 6 people or 4. They ate people.
hey, it's not illegal to eat people in Utah, okay?
Yeah, maybe that's what I should break records as. Be like, hey, I just want to, bring awareness that it's still legal to cannibalize inside of Utah.
The only way
David Rush can have STEM, and I got cannibals in Utah.
The only way it's illegal is if obviously you murdered the person, or if you're desecrating a corpse, right? So, like, the only 2 ways that it's bad, right? Tampering with evidence. Those are the 3 ways.
He said, grill me illegal. To medium rare, officer. Come on, that's permission.
And all I asked was, where's my testicles?
We have brought up a bunch of cases of cannibals on Clits and Cuts. I think about it, and it's always someone getting a backdoor. What's the word?
Vasectomy?
What's the word? No. When they transition, what is it? They get that operation, and they're always eating the fucking dick and balls. Is that the human delicacy?
I guess. Isn't it like a delicacy to eat like goat balls or something like that in other places? So
I mean, bull balls, Rocky Mountain oysters, man. Woo-hoo. Once your mom allows you to hang out, you let me know. We'll go grab those.
We'll do. Yeah, I'll treat you to some cow tongue. That stuff's good.
Oh, I'm not. I've tried that. Yeah.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, Yeah, I love it.
It's so good. All right.
Okay. My favorite story. It's a European story. Man in European country gets 90 COVID-19 shots to sell forged passes.
Oh my god. What? Did you say 97?
He's got 90 COVID-19 shots. Yeah. Holy shit.
I have to guess where this is because there's like two places I can think of this happening, which is the UK and Spain. And I feel like I'm wrong on both accounts. So.
Yes. I'll help you out with this one just because it's my favorite. You were wrong.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me your official guess.
Can you answer me this? Is it part of like the mainland of Europe or is it in like Okay.
Let's just say it's responsible for at least 2 wars.
Germany.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next guess, and then I let you keep talking. I should have just blurted it out, so I didn't have to give away.
No, you're fine. It's a 60-year-old man who allegedly had himself vaccinated against COVID-19 dozens of times in Germany in order to sell forged vaccination cards with real vaccine batch numbers to people not wanting to get vaccinated themselves. The only reason I'm saying this is because on the off chance, Ron, you are listening to this, turns out Germany's just as dumb as America, in your own words. The man from eastern Germany's city of Magdeburg, whose name was not released in line with German privacy rules, boo, is said to have received up to 90 shots protecting against COVID-19. He got these done at vaccination centers in the eastern state of Saxony for months until criminal police caught him this month, the German news agency DPA reported Sunday. The suspect was not detained, but is under investigation for unauthorized issuance of vaccination cards and document forgery. He was caught at a vaccination center in Ellenberg in Saxony when he showed up for a COVID-19 shot for the second day in a row. Police confiscated several blank vaccination cards from him with initiated criminal proceedings. I think this man is now more medical junk than actual human.
This is like, not saying that it's a good idea to give out like
fake vax cards.
Well, they're real vax cards, but to people who didn't get the vaccinations. But like, this just feels like a real life instance of like a superhero vigilante type.
It's COVID, man. Yeah. No, not that one.
He touches you, you get vaccinated. God. Like he has superpowers. I feel like if he just coughs on you, you get vaccinated now.
Holy shit! He's literally more vaccine than man at this point. Holy shit!
If the new variant comes out from Germany, we're gonna know it's from this man.
We're fucked. Yeah, this guy has doomed humanity. Holy shit!
If this man gets it, and obviously this virus is learning, like it's gonna know exactly what to avoid.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god, that is a great story. I do agree.
Oh my god.
Oh my, 90 shot.
Here's my favorite, like another good quote out of this story real quick. So I guess in Germany, schools no longer have kids wear masks, and the teachers are warning of possible conflicts in class. The quote starts with, "There is now a danger that on one hand, children who wear masks will be teased by classmates as wimps and overprotective, or on the other hand, pressure will be exerted on non-mask wearers." Yeah, because in Germany, we don't believe in making fun of people who are different than us.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to say the same thing I said, I believe, on like episode 2 or 3, hot take. Holocaust is bad.
Yeah. I'm proud of you for saying that.
Yeah,
I'm proud. That needed to be said.
Yeah, I'm going to reiterate it again in 2022. feel like the Holocaust is bad. I'm gonna say it again. I'm sorry. I know, very controversial, but just
hot take. Germany's gross for doing that.
Another hot take. This man needs to go to the CDC and figure out what happened to him after getting 90 shots.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think his arm looks like a heroin addict?
Yeah, right? Either that or he looks like an arm wrestler. Like one arm is gigantic and the other one's just there.
Yeah, the vaccine didn't move in his body. It's just stuck in the arm.
It actually got so much, it is now Botox. Jesus Christ. 90 shots.
As much as this guy's obviously a bad person for like in his mind probably thinking he's doing a good thing, but obviously in real world he's seen as a pretty bad guy. I still love this guy. Like just 90 shots.
I fucking love him, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I got. That is.
You got anything to plug before you go? Anything interesting going on? All right.
Okay. I mean, Presley should be coming home tomorrow, so hopefully by the time she hears this, you're home.
Well, if she comes home tomorrow, this doesn't come out till Friday.
Yeah, so hopefully she's home.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Presley. Hope everything's good. You should make sure that if you're giving out vaccines or anything, they haven't gotten their 90th.
If it's the same man you've seen 80 times.
Within the last 80 days.
Jesus Christ. He only got caught because he went to the same place twice.
Yeah, he got sloppy. He did. But yeah, I guess thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good one. And watch out for the 90-shot man.
Oh. Will Smith, your wife is bald and ugly.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Almost forgot. Bye.